Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Is there anybody home? Is there anybody out there? Anybody out there on the spaceship? Hello everybody. I hope you all are doing well today. So I decided to just do a yapping and chatting and maybe some world hopping if I really feel like it. But I'm also just trying like new different angles, unique interesting angles. Like for example, I'm trying to show off this lovely tree, which actually now that I look at it, I mean yeah, I could do this. it's just fun because it's like a different way of like it's like a something else to look at whilst you're looking at me too. So I'm just trying different things. But overall, hello everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Also, I think I haven't seen you all since Easter. Yeah, I hope you all have a good Easter too. I just hopefully if anything things have been really well for you all, and I hope we can just have a good stream. You know, I probably maybe will only stream for about an hour. We'll have to see. I don't know how long I intend. I usually do 2 hours if I'm doing world hopping as well, but I don't think I intend to do world hopping, so I think I'm just gonna be yapping for about an hour or so, and then we'll see what happens from there. But regardless though, I appreciate you all being here, and now I'm gonna get started on chat. So, hello Drawing Goober, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for being the first one here. Hello Mint, I appreciate you being here too. And hello Odd History Boy, it's good to see you again too. I saw you from the last live stream. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure, like, I was, like, figuring out the location I wanted to be at. Like, this is like, just figuring out the shot that I wanted to do. And, you know, I didn't even get the shot that I'm on right now. I had, like, changed that shot when I started live streaming. So, apologies on my end. I like doing creative new things. New and unique things wherever I can, because I think it does really, like, you know, keep things, it's variety is the spice of life, as you know. So I want to try to find opportunities to make more interesting stuff for you guys to look at. Regardless though, okay, here before the streamer. You got me on that one. Hello Forgotten Soul, I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. And hello Gavin Streams, I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Is YouTube lagging? Drama with friends, but your vids once again saved me. I'm happy to hear that, Odd History Boy, and I'm sorry that you're going through some drama with your friends. I must say right now, the person that I am, I just don't like drama. I feel like drama stems from a lot of misunderstandings that happen upon two different people. Or, at the same time too, insecurities can potentially cause dilemmas as well, when someone doesn't feel comfortable with a certain conflict or situation being brought upon, and then all of a sudden, there's just a lot of like pushback and a lot of negativity, and that's what kind of stirs drama at that point. Hence why, like, me personally, I think if you're just open and honest, direct about a lot of things, drama just fizzles away, because people are so scared of sometimes saying what they're supposed to say or how they're supposed to say it, or the person that's receiving it takes it as a personal attack upon them sometimes, and then they decide to themselves, I don't like that person, so freak that person, ergo drama. So I'm so happy that I can like pick and choose the opportunities where I have drama and where I don't. But if you're undergoing drama right now, I really hope it resolves itself soon, because it's a mess. Like, it's creating unnecessary hardship. The world is already bad as is. Why do we have to kind of make it a little extra more difficult for ourselves by disliking this person, or, you know, not feeling well about this person? Just, guys, the world is the life is so short, and we're all so, like, you know, tomorrow's not guaranteed to any one of us. Just drama in general is just a mess. If we're all direct and open about ourselves, drama honestly drama would still happen, but it would happen a lot less, because I feel like a lot of it is because of people's insecurities, and they misconstrue something the wrong way and just have this stuff happen. What do I know? I don't really delve into drama, so maybe I'm not too versed in how it happens. Hello Iris Wolf, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. YouTube is lagging? Is YouTube really lagging? Oh, catch on this. I hate the lag. Hello Abyss Draco, I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Is this still... Oh, that's good, Odd History Boy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming. I'm glad that I provide you some positivity in order for you to calm down. And hello, Kid Fetty. I appreciate you being here too. And hi, Stoopy 2.0. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. Bro, my friend's girlfriend's always starting stuff. Bro, I'm gonna die, bro. Just like, and that's the issue that I have with people sometimes. I feel like there are legitimately people out there who just want to start things. And there are some people out there too where like once they start something, their ego is too big for them to stop. Sometimes people legitimately just need to be told, stop it, please stop doing that, and then those people just need to listen. There are a lot of people out there that think to themselves, oh, well, I'm not necessarily in the wrong, so I don't have to stop. It's just like, dude, and again, you know where it all comes from? It's just insecurity, sheer insecurity, like, or stubbornness, or arrogance, or all the negative traits that a person can exhibit. Just, if we don't see eye to eye with each other, or if you just straight up want to cause a stir just to cause a stir, people who just cause drama just to cause drama they're rage baiters. Like straight up, they have like, if you have no valid reason to cause drama, you are just rage baiting, and rage baiting by itself can cause drama. These kind of people literally just like to watch the world burn. And what do you do against rage baiters? Just don't take it. Just whatever, ignore it. Honestly, these people should not be heard a lot, because a lot of what they say just is not worth hearing at all, really. So always be mindful of rage baiters, that they deliberately cause drama intentionally on purpose. People do love seeing drama, they love melding with it, you know, and that's fine and okay, I guess, but not me personally. I accidentally passed out school for like 3 seconds. What? Why would you? Are you okay, Kid Fetty? That's not good at all. Is it because like you were tired, or did you need like some water or food? That, or unless like, or maybe more lightheartedly, maybe you were just bored in school and then you just passed out. Like me personally, when I was in high school, especially my sophomore year, I slept like 3 out of my like 7 classes, and that was just like, I was just so tired all the time, because I would stay up rather late doing some other things, but that's another story for another day. Whatever the case though, I called my sophomore year the sleepy year, because oftentimes I would just be awake. I would be awake up until 4 in the morning many nights, and I would just fall asleep through most of my classes. But you know what? I still got my grades. That's all I care about. So I mean, I was still a good student for the most part, so you guys don't have to worry. I wasn't a bad student, I think. Low-key beef isn't worth it. Oh, I mean, yeah, like, it never is. People who just, sorry, I need my water. People who just think it's, like, okay to have like, fizzle on within your life, it's just, you're creating a lot more, how can I put this? You're creating a lot more tension in your life just for kind of no reason. Like, I seriously, honest to God, feel like the people out there who would like intentionally cause drama, they have to be bored or something. Like, do you not have hobbies? Do you not have interests? Do you just want to stir the pot just to stir, because you like stirring the pot? Is that like your favorite thing? Are you the witch brew in the cauldron that's going on? I don't understand. Drama fizzles me up all the time, because it's just something that really honestly like shouldn't exist in this world. It really is just a huge clashing of insecurities just coming together and causing problems for a bunch of different people. That's why I don't like it. Like, we should all work towards having a more secure foundation of ourselves, so we don't let our traumas or our insecurities or our aggressions or triggers or whatever let us get in the way of when someone's trying to tell us something. Now, the hardest part, unfortunately, and you know, even if someone says like something deliberately just to try to like get a rise out of you, like me personally, I take the feelings out of it and just take it in the objective fashion. That's why I lean into these things sometimes and just kind of say, if they're gonna say stupid things to me, then I'll just say stupid things right back to them. Like, who cares at that point? And then I'll make them go, huh? I'll be like, bingo. And then at that point, it just gets them off my back. Like, it's like, there's a way to be unrage baitable, and there's a way to definitely avoid drama if you are like that. Like just don't take everything seriously, because by the end of the day, like, taking everything seriously, every single word that comes your way so like intensely and emotionally, it just makes you feel, it gets exhausting, it gets tiring. I've always said this: you have the opportunity to put power into words, and you have the opportunity to take it away from them if you feel like it too. And I get it, there are some people out there who probably have done wrong to you, so it's really hard to do something like that. But by the end of the day, it's just a really strong mental like fortitude skill to have. It's just anytime those words just being spewed out, it's either whatever or thank you. That means a lot to me. So I hope you all one day can achieve that sense of emotional intelligence, because that really does go a long way in many different ways. Ooh, John, we can't do anything about it. It's going to get dragged to us. Yeah, Neo, that's ultimately what happens and how it all works. It's fine. Like, just knowing how to, like, navigate it and ultimately, like, squash it as soon as possible and as best as possible is really one of the best ways to go about things. And honestly, if a drama is too hard to contain, sometimes it's not really, you don't really have to, like, it's never, I would say it's never a bad decision if a group is so dramatic amongst each other. It's never a bad decision for the sake of your own health to just leave that friend group. Sometimes, like, really chill friend groups can be just destroyed by really dumb little stupid petty mistakes here and there. And sometimes it's just more, that's just more than enough to be like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. It becomes more stress than it is relaxation and fun. And then so if you really start accounting like how much more times you're stressed versus how much more times you relax in a friend group, at that point you got to be honest with yourself. Just be like, I'm out of here, buddy. I'm gonna go find another friend group. Is it easy? Is it hard to do something like that? Yes, of course. Because the people that you've known for a long period of time maybe, and then all of a sudden having discourse and drama and all this kind of stuff, you may not find another friend group so easily. But that's why you always should keep variety within your own self. Like, have different friend groups. Have different people you talk to. Maybe for different things and like different games and all that kind of stuff. Having a huge, large variety means that you can feel more confident and more comfy, and just like, let's say, dropping one friend group that is no longer serving needs to you and maybe leaning on another friend that you've decently relied on and definitely has caused you a lot less headache and stress than like drama or craziness within its own another friend group that you were just in. So you always have to have a lot of variety. Just figure out, make as many friends as you can, have some for certain means and certain matters, and before you know it, like, you're always busy just hanging out with friends, especially on the internet. It is very easy on the internet. Before I was doing all of this, I was oftentimes finding opportunities to go in with friends, like one-on-ones in VR chat and all this kind of stuff, and that became like my nightly thing. Like, I would just go hang out with people and we'd go see beautiful worlds or do different things or go to events and all this kind of stuff. But like, I had different friends for a reason. They all weren't part of a same friend group, so that gave me the opportunity, if one friend wasn't really serving me well anymore, I would just go with the other friends that would help take care of me better. Variety, everybody. Variety is important, I'll tell you that much. Where am I? I let the world burn. I let the world burn for you. I was making my face red and did it too long. Oh, I see, Kid Fetty. Well, at the very least, if anything, I'm glad that you're okay. Hey, Roll, I can't say long. Me and Pool Boy say hi, but don't forget to drink water. Mint plays out. Bye, Mint. I appreciate you being here. And even for the small time that you were here, I do greatly appreciate it. So I hope you have a great day. Hi, Isaac. I appreciate seeing you here. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Rolly, and I'm back. I noticed you were live, and also don't mind that I've been inactive. I grounded for a long time. I got an 8 on my math test. Had no phone and laptop available. It's okay, Bacon Power. I appreciate seeing you again. It's always nice to have members from the distant past being able to come back and say hi again. So I'll tell you one thing. You wanna know how much has changed? Nothing. Like, legitimately nothing has changed. Yes, that's right. I am still the same stupid, dumb anime girl that was the last time you probably saw me. But granted, I have a lot more subscribers, most likely. Like, I was at 2.79 before, like, I posted that low cortisol cat girl video, and that shot me all the way up to like 8. And then I posted the John Hamm video, and then that shot me up to about 4.3, give or take. And then I post a video here, a video there. They gave me a decent amount of subscribers, so I've actually had a bit more of a spark, I guess, in terms of like the YouTube algorithm and whatnot, and I'm thankful for that. Don't get me wrong, but just understand that I'm still the same person. I've been doing this same crap ever since, like, I was freaking, I don't know, 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, because it's fun. Like, this is just being able to sit here with you all and just live stream and just yap and, you know, have you all interact and talk with each other and talk with me. It's a lot of fun. I genuinely enjoy it. So if you're here right now and if you're seeing me as a newer user especially, just understand nothing has legitimately changed. From like the 300 to 400 to 500 subscriber territory to now, maybe I'm a little more stern at times. Maybe I'm a little more like concise perhaps at speaking, But for the most part, I'm still me. This is the same thing I've been doing. Like, I love doing this. This is so much fun, and I'm glad you guys get to be along here with me. But it's good to see you again, Bacon. It really is. How do you feel about AI slop? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on that. So here, let me say something about AI. I think AI is okay, but hear me out. AI is only okay in helping to supplement the human race. What I mean by that is like utilizing AI as a means of like, you know, how can I put this? I would say using AI for like computer graphics, maybe that's pretty good because that would allow for less materials to be utilized in order for us to have the same power PCs that we have right now. Who knows, maybe PCs these days can only be like one AI chip and that would still run everything for you and even better potentially. Or the opportunities where AI is being utilized in the office workspace, which granted some people don't like that because it makes it seem like jobs are being taken away, which they kind of are actually. So maybe that's not a good example either. There are points in time where like AI should just be useful for like very niche things, but still helps us a lot. For example, AI for video editing is really useful. For example, if I wanted to put myself in green screen, but there is no green screen behind me, then AI can kind of deduce like what the important pixels need to be distinct versus like what the background is, and then it would do the green screen for me, which is really like a really cool idea. Honestly, I think someone was actually working on that, or no, they were making it so like you can use green even if you use a green screen, which, believe it or not, everybody, that's crazy. If you have the opportunity to green stuff, that's legitimately like what AI should be for. Or AI should help us in the medical field to help us maybe like, you know, solve certain like really hard like I would say like chemistry reactions maybe perhaps, or maybe just help us in other matters there, or even in math, helping us solve equations that we haven't known for a long time, or computations in that regard too. AI has a purpose. AI legitimately has a benefit to this world. I don't like AI being utilized solely for videos. Oh my gosh. You know why? And here's why. There's a lot of people out there who definitely say like, oh, it's taking AIR, for example, you're taking content from other people and mishmashing it into one thing, which, yes, that in itself is pretty unfortunate, and a lot of artists don't like that because it feels like it's just putting them out of a job, which admittedly it kind of is, and that's kind of sad. But in terms of videos, my big problem with AI videos is that some people try to utilize it as a means of propaganda towards something. Now, I don't want to get too political, but just speaking on current events related to ICE and how contentious they have become, there is someone on Facebook making legitimate videos, AI videos mind you, of looking like real life, of these civilians attacking ICE agents constantly. And like, there's no like no explanation of it being AI, nothing of this matter. Like, instead this person just wants to ask you, hey, you want to see more honest stuff that I can't show here? Then subscribe to my blah blah blah. Like, this person is legitimately taking current events and exploiting it for their own monetization gain. That's, excuse my French, but that's fucked up. There are people out there in the content creation space all over the place trying to create genuine, real good content that they want you to follow, to subscribe to actually, like, you know, come back and watch again and again and again. And then you have someone over here taking current events, mind you, current events, basically making a whole bunch of crap that people are going to be like, you know, side one way or another, and ideally they're making it in the matter of the good guys perhaps, or in the, like, you know, the matter of like heroicism or what have you. And then, like, instead of saying, oh, it's AI stuff, it's not real, all this kind of stuff, instead they try to sell you on something. They try to sell you to more stuff, and I guarantee you what they're selling you on is more AI slop. Legitimately, like I know I'm going on a rant about this, but legitimately, that's pathetic. That just reeks desperation. The opportunity of, like, how can I make as quick of money as possible as fast as I can? You know how legitimately easy it would be for me if I just wanted to, like, make content and, like, just really rack an easy amount of views? There are a couple ways. There are legitimately a couple ways. I could change this avatar. I could use a different avatar. I could do a bunch of provocative things. I could do a bunch of contentious things. There's so many easy ways to grow on YouTube so quickly, so easily, or on Facebook or on TikTok or whatever. But all these people do it because they want to try to just gain money and growth and fame and all this kind of stuff. But is it really worth it? Is it really, really worth it? I'm sorry, my left hand's going haywire. Hello, left hand, can you come back? I may have to turn it off. Ah! Sorry, 1 second, everybody. Oh my gosh, you did it again! My left hand legitimately is not in the right spot. Alright, now it's off. Now it's turning off. Yes! Is my hands okay? Alright, the left hand's turned off. Forgive me, everybody. Where are you? Hello. Do you see my left hand? It's kind of like barring me off. Anyways, when this comes back, I'll kind of turn on. All right, I'll kind of cut to the chase of what I'm trying to get to, because I was really getting into it until my left hand was like, "Excuse me, psych." All right, left hand, come back. You already embarrassed me more.
It's choking me. It's choking me. Left hand, come back. Left hand, come back.
Okay, left hand came back. Yeah, cool. I don't want to fly. I want to get away. All right, really long tangent aside. What I'm trying to get about is like me doing the content creation stuff myself. I see the genuine joy, the fun, the excitement, the enthusiasm, passion, all this kind of stuff provides. Live streaming, like with you guys, content creation, community building, all this kind of stuff. It's so much fun. Stressful sometimes, sure, but fun most definitely. Like, at some point in time, if I just continue where I'm going at, then yes, eventually I could get monetary status too. But there are just some people out there that want to skip all of that. They want to go from like step 1, the beginnings, all the way to step 5, monetization. A lot of people think like that, but they genuinely don't know how to get there, so that's why they quit YouTube. Because they don't ever see themselves enjoying steps 2, 3, and 4. They just only see step 5. If you're a new YouTuber yourself, please don't ever look at it as if like you need to reach step 5, which is monetization. Enjoy the time. Learn new things about yourself. Learn new things about the content that you make. Get to know your audience. Get to show some appreciation out there. Content creation, social media posting, anytime you put something out there ever, it should be a reflection of you. And what do you want that reflection to be? Something genuinely, honestly made from you? Or something that you just typed a prompt in or two, which eventually enough times you'll get something that seems satisfactory enough, but is as soulless as any other, is as soulless as the person who's making it. I'm done with that tangent. I'm gonna keep going forward. I could talk about AI slop all day. I really could. But I don't want to go. I will go really far with it. Hi, Armand. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Over the Spearmint. I appreciate you being here too. Rolla, how do you feel about AI slop being so popular? I said what I had to say. I wish I could stay longer, but physically feel asleep today. Bye, Hisak. I appreciate you being here too. Have a good night. Do you know the news? What news? I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Irish Wolf. I'm just trying to make sure I catch up. I think I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna suck. Bye, Gavin Streams. Good luck. Good luck in making music. I wish you the best of luck on that. So, you're right, Bacon. You did start that fan art, but it wasn't done. But that's okay. I'm not concerned. I really am not concerned. Honest to God, I told you, like, please take your time. Like, just be patient, be slow with it. I don't ever want you to feel like you're being rushed. Like, if anybody ever makes me fan art, I'd never, ever, 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 ever ask, like, oh, when is it gonna be due? When are you gonna do that? That's not me. I'm sorry. If you're taking a genuine kindness out of your heart to provide something to me, please take all the time in the world. Even to the point where if it never comes, that's fine. I'd still be like, you know, thank you. I appreciate you trying at least. Like, it's never, I never ever ever like don't ever apologize for that stuff, please. Like, it's your own time, it's your own effort. I can't dictate what you should be doing at any given moment in time, especially if you're giving me something. Like, I can't be any more thankful that you even think about me like that, where you want to draw me. That does mean a lot to me. But you should never feel obligated to actually having to give me something. I never ask for it. And I don't want to say never will, because I do have ideas later down the road where I want to try to, like, you know, get more money to help build up all the stuff. But whatever money I make from you guys, at least for that big time being, I'd want to just up my production quality, like get a better PC, maybe get the Steam frame when it comes out, and like, I don't know, never, but I would want to focus on making sure I can make it better for you guys. So, but we're not even there anytime soon either. Like, I really don't want to be like asking for all this kind of money anytime soon. I'm still just enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm just along for the ride, and I hope you all are too. So, bye, Uro. I hope you enjoy your food. Hello, Sonic X7. I appreciate you being here. I can't believe I stumbled upon a Phillian alt account. Hello, Bandroid. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, when I say some words, don't sound the way I want to say. Hello, Gonyu. I appreciate you being here. What do you... Yo, when I say some words, don't sound the way I say. I use voice to text. Voice to text? Oh, like when you say like you're like dictating to your phone. Sometimes, okay, I will say, if you're referring to that, sometimes me personally, I use voice to text dictation to my phone, because, you know, I'm kind of old. I'm not that old. I'm 29, but I kind of have carpal tunnel in my hands, and anytime I don't have to do this like aggressive thumb motion, it's really the best for my wrist. But what I've come to learn with voice to text is that you had to be really enunciated on your words. Like, for example, you have to talk exactly like I'm talking right now. Otherwise, your words will not be recognized by the system. You seriously have to speak slow, concise, and very deliberate in order to ensure that the voice to text understands what you're saying. Granted, I'm very bad at that. Like, I my words roll and slur and slumber. I don't even know anymore. They completely just, like, they don't ever get fully enunciated properly. I'm talking, and then like the next word is already being enunciated as I'm finished saying the last word. That's why I talk so fast sometimes, because I'm like legitimately, I should take a speech class, honestly, because I feel like sometimes my words literally just roll off each other like one crazy big long word. But I love how I speak regardless. It's who I am, and that's who I come to accept. Slow mode, piss! Hey, listen, I gotta have slow mode because I go on these really long yaps, and if I don't have slow mode, this also allows people to just spam, and that's really hard to catch up when a lot of the chat is just straight spam. I learned that the hard way, and that's why slow mode's never leaving. Will I get Benny? I don't even know what you mean by that, gone you. I always say speak voice. It's gonna actually, hold on, let me take it off. Okay, Uru. What? Armand, I don't know what news you're talking about. Your hand is glitching so much it's changing the camera positioning. Is it really? I hope if anything it's not right now. Because right now I've fixed both my hands to ensure that they're not doing anything in particular to the camera. Time to play ZCZ while I eat. What is up? This is my very first stream of you. Huh? Fangelini? Hi, Fangelini. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. And I appreciate this being your first stream, if you're still here, of course, because sometimes I go on really long yaps. Regardless, though, thank you for being here. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome to Random Slandom. It's very random. It's very slandom. I think that's all I have to say about that. Anyways, it's a pleasure to have you here. Yo, girl, my Wi-Fi go out. Well, why don't you tell your girl to go fix your Wi-Fi? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go back to this now. I like looking at myself because I'm an idiot. Actually, I'll just do this. Hold on. That's much better. Then I can do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. That's not. And then I can do this, and then I can do this. Yeah, it's fine. That works for me. Tell your girl to go fix your Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? And then once they fix your Wi-Fi, then you're gonna be like, hey, the Wi-Fi's fixed. Hello, Hollow Knight. I appreciate you being here too. And hello, the Virtual Horde. I like the heart. Mwah! Heart back to you, my friend. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you all being here. It's always a pleasure to have you guys come along. I think it's finished. That's okay, Bacon Pro. Bacon Paro. It's just finish it whenever you have the opportunity to do so, and that's fine. Please take your time. It's no rush. Hello, Devin. I appreciate you being here. Roller, come back. Let's be scared together, you and me. What do you mean be scared with you? I don't know. Remember, Delvin, I'll tell you, I remember you, Delvin, but you know what? Remember this too. If you act out of line, you're still technically on last slope. I don't just take that away just because you're gone for a while. If you decide to act all irrational in the live stream, then I'm gonna just remove you from my channel. And I have no hesitation doing that because I want to make sure I keep my peace. It is my live stream and I can decide who I want and who I don't want. If you want to be nice, just chill. Have good positive vibes. Just relax. Have a good time. Don't be a little crazy. If you want to act a little crazy, well, guess what? You're going to go somewhere else because that's not the live stream. I'll tell you that much. But regardless, though, Delvin, for what it's worth, it is nice to see you again. So thank you for stopping by. I got to go to bed, but hello. Hello, Ferris Bovine. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope you have a good night. I hope you take care. Oh, and hello, Kaisel. I appreciate you being here, too. Thank you for stopping by. It's interesting. It's been a while since I've seen you as well, Kaisel, so it's good that I had the chance to be able to see you. As for Delvin, have I played Poppy's Playtime? No, I personally don't like horror games, and I know I played Fears on my last week live stream, but genuinely, wholeheartedly, I'm just not a scare like a horror type of guy. Whenever I play horror games, they just I feel like I'm entered into a constant state of fight or flight, and there's like no opportunity for me to escape it until either I leave the game or I know I'm in like a designated safety spot. And even then, like in some games, like the safety spots also coincidentally just so happen to be traps that they can use against you when your guard is lowered and when you least expect it. A lot of horror games these days do that because they like to get you. They like to oh! Like I like playing games that put me on a thrill and on edge, but I don't like playing games that always constantly put me on edge. Like horror games for sure, like I don't really have a choice. I gotta be like, otherwise they may scare me and I'm gonna be very startled and I'm gonna have a heart attack. I don't even know if I would have a heart attack, but by the end of it all, it's like I don't want to just be startled like that. I'm a scaredy cat, all things considered, so I'm not really I don't really actively go out of my way to play horror games because no, it's just not my type of thing. I'm sorry. You know what is my type of thing though? Water. Water is delicious, I'll tell you that much. Is it laggy? I swear other people have been saying that too. Like, is there something I'm doing in particular? Is YouTube being okay? The stream's current bitrate. What is this? Why? I see that. I actually see something. Hold on, let me go see. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this real quick because I'm just trying to make sure what the heck is going on. I feel like YouTube is messing with me. What is this? Move out of my way. Move out of my way. This, oh my goodness, this is the most unintuitive thing I've ever seen in my life. We recommend a stream bitrate of 6,800 kilobits per second, but yeah, I have it on that anyways. What the heck? I'm solving it, everybody. I'm figuring it out. Hold on, give me 1 second. Settings. Stream. Oh, I can't change that right now. I don't understand why I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. I'm doing it. Alright, you know what? Forget it. Let's just do up to here. Press OK. I don't even know if that did it correct. I don't even know if that did anything, honestly. Like, did that change how the stream looks? Does it look a little more? Does it look a little better? I feel like something is happening. I feel like I'm being cheated. I feel like someone's Someone's putting me in under. Someone's putting the man down. They're putting me down, man. Because I never had this problem before. I can't understand why it's doing it all of a sudden now. Weird. Hold on. Let me see something. Ultra low. That's good. No, I can't do that. Alright, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't exactly know what is the dilemma right now in terms of YouTube and whatnot with the lower bitrate. But for now, I'm just going to have to settle with what we got and go from there. So I hope you can all bear with me in this regard. And I appreciate your patience on it. Hold on. I'm actually going to relocate. I want to go somewhere else. Where do I want to go, though? It's like how you guys see me just rummage this household as I'm just running around in it. The bed? Could I go in the bed? I could go in the bed, actually. I'm gonna go in the bed. It's time to go into the bed. I'm gonna go into the bed, everybody. Are you all ready? Because guess where I'm going? I'm going into the bed. The bed is like the bed. Hold on. You will all be with me real shortly. Just give me a brief moment to settle myself and do the things to make me feel comfortable in bed. Do this first. Do this. Lovely. Now, secondarily, do this. Thirdinarily, take this, X in. Bring this back to me. And now, chat, are you ready? Because you're returning in 3, 2, 1. What's up? Anyways, let me put this back. Go back over there. Now you're back over there. And then we're going to zoom in a little bit. I guess that's the zoom in as best as possible. And then we're going to turn off flying. So yeah, see? I think I'm also going to put the camera above me. Because I don't want to really look at it right now. I kind of want to look at you guys, actually. So sometimes what happens is if there's a viewfinder right in front of me, what might happen is that I just start talking like while constantly staring at the camera. And I can do that without needing the viewfinder before me. I'm a very expressive and animated person already as is. Just me looking at the viewfinder kind of forces my head to be locked like this. So I'm always talking like this, just constantly looking into the viewfinder. But if I'm not looking at myself, it makes it so much easier to be way more expressionable. So that's why I'm just going to put that aside for now. And I'm going to continue reading chat. $500 more subs. Oh yeah, that's right, Kaisel. Isn't that crazy? I didn't realize how faster I got to be able to have the opportunity to get some information from you. Supercells are the mothers of tornadoes. That's pretty cool, actually. Hi, Lord DXL. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm happy to hear it's been a good day for you, Iris Wolf. Thanks so much for being here. You are very much a horror guy, Uru. Then please take all of the all the horror experiences. Please take them away from me. Like, seriously. I don't want to deal with them. They scare the living dickens out of me. And I'm just not built for that kind of stuff. Not me personally. So, if you want the experiences, please just take my experiences and just go. Take it all. Get out of here. Have fun playing your games. And don't have a heart attack in the process. I'm very much into horror games. Jerk. Jealous. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you enjoy horror. It's just not for me, and I totally accept that. What was that about you changing avatars about? Hi, GCA. I appreciate you being here. So, that was an April Fool's video, but I will be honest. I feel like this is going to sound weird, but I feel like that may potentially be a recurring character. And do we all know what the recurring character is called? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an F. It's two letters, two names, two words, and the first letter of the first word starts with an F. That's right, it's Femboy Roller. But they're not gonna be my mainstay character. Don't get me wrong. They're just gonna be like maybe a recurring character in some videos that I may make. because I want to do more like acting type skits and like maybe other memes in that regard and whatnot. But I have to actually like act it out and use different set pieces. Sometimes it's nice to have another avatar I can use to just like use that as another person that is not me. And granted, that avatar, that's also a Rindo, but it's really, really cute actually. I think it's honestly, if like let's say I was tired of this avatar, which I still am not, mind you, then I probably would go over to that avatar because it has some pretty good things going for it. It even has some props like a gun. I love guns. Anyways, no. The only thing I sort of don't like about it is its face tracking is I think like the basic Rindo face tracking, which I'm not a big fan of it. So the face tracking that I'm using actually is from a person named Hash. Now, some of you, maybe even many of you, might know Hash from that Lapwing face tracking demo. You know, for those of you who don't know, Lapwing is a type of VR chat model that's commonly used, another anime girl, if you will. And this person named Hash makes face tracking data for all of these anime girl models, like one anime girl at a time, because that actually takes genuine like parameters you have to put into a model for it to actually work. Now, he was demonstrating Lapwing, and for some reason, it was recommended to a lot of people, and basically they were like, they would think of that Ryan Gosling meme, the you look lonely. I can fix that. And then Ryan Gosling's like, you all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the case though, so a lot of people were called Goslings because they were like, you know, they had that sense of loneliness and whatever because of seeing a cute anime girl with facial tracking stuff making them lonely, which is kind of like, I will be honest, seeing that and seeing my avatar was one of the reasons why I wanted to get face tracking myself. And you know, I love face tracking. I think it really adds a lot of expression to my avatar, honestly. And you know, I'm a very animated person in a lot of ways, so I thought face tracking was a great idea because I'm always looking about. I'm always doing stupid, crazy, kooky things. And I'm always darting my eyes. I'm always doing this. I'm always doing that. Like, this is just who I am. I'm a very animated person. And I felt like the face tracking wasn't going to go to waste with me because I legitimately I'm super animated. I don't know what to tell you, why, how, when, what, where. I don't understand all this kind of stuff. But, crazy tangent aside, which is what always happens, as we all know. As for that avatar, you will see it again at some point. Maybe not anytime soon, but don't be surprised if it makes a cameo pop up here and there in some videos. Delvin, make sure you stay safe. If tornado forms, please stay safe. Do you have a location you can go that like can give you shelter, proper shelter? I think a bathroom or maybe a basement. Make sure you stay safe, Delvin, please. Hello, Adrian Reese. I appreciate you being here. Crazy. I was crazy once. Crazy. We already know about that. Well, I feel like an elder right now. I know none of these people. Well, Kaisel, you would if you actually would come a little more every now and then. But you know how I am. I don't force anybody to come back for anything. Regardless, though, I still appreciate you being here. I bet some people don't even know about the cafe events. That's how a while back it's been. Isn't that crazy? I feel like my channel has been through a whole bunch of things in just like 1 year alone. Which, you know, I'm not complaining. It's been a hell of a fun time. I will say this. For those of you who don't know, a lot of what I've done with this community and everything, I've effectively built from the ground up. And I remember when I first started initiating live streaming, which was about, I want to say about 225 subscribers, around there, give or take. And during that time, like my first 3 live streams, like I would only have like 1 or 2 viewers. Now, granted, I've met some people. Actually, in my very first live stream, I've met some people in there where 3 of those people are still around actually in my community, which I appreciate a lot as well. But then there was other live streams where like it was like 1 or 2 viewers, sometimes not even any. So just thinking about where I am right now, about like a year, I would say it's almost been a year since I've done my first live stream. Just thinking about where I am right now, like I have 4.5k subscribers, which, again, I never thought I would be here, honestly. Never thought I would get here. I thought, honestly, my content would just be like any other content that's kind of out there in the sea of massive content that is provided to us. But the fact that I've had opportunities for people to tell me that I've made an impact in their life, that I've made a difference, that I've actually meant something to them, that I've made them change their perspective of this world, that legitimately gives me an honest to God reason to keep going with all of this stuff. Again, everybody, I don't really look at this stuff like in the matter of like trying to like monetize it and all this kind of stuff. I just do it genuinely from the bottom of my heart because I like seeing people smile. I like seeing people be happy. I like having the opportunity to be a kooky, stupid, goofy person in exchange for you to smile or to forget the world for a second. I know I say this so many times, but this is what I'm built about. This is why I'm more so content. That's why I'm more so like short form videos focused and maybe even live streams. Even though I do try to live stream as much as I can when I can. But I like making my content. I like watching my content. Just wholesome, genuine content. Things that, you know, you could show your parents and, you know, there would be nothing wrong because it's clean and wholesome. Or you could show your friends because it will provide an uplifting and positive tone to them. I want to make content that changes the world for the better, that makes people happy, that makes people want to actually be around and see more things or view more things, or just remember that innocence still exists in this world. Am I an innocent person? Oh no, not at all. But nothing is saying I can't try to convey innocence to you all. And frankly, I like doing it through the matter of being cute, if you will, to just doing fun, kooky, stupid, silly things. Like even my Easter video, just the idea of the bunny ears, just hop it all about. Like, I like being able to see a positive spin, a more lighthearted, more like random, fun spin to things that I can do. Because that's just who I am. I've always been someone who's tried to entertain and perform for people, almost like even being a clown, if you will. But deep down inside, when I start getting someone closer to me, that's when I tell myself, ha, I got you, now I can learn your deepest, darkest secrets. But I would namely do that just to gain somebody's trust. Ever since the whole situation with my friend, where he lost his battle to hopelessness, I've changed my ways, I've changed how I perceive life. And I say all of this stuff, and I be honest about all of this stuff, because I want to be an inspiration to you all as well. To be able to have the chance of sitting here openly and honestly in front of the World Wide Web, where anybody, and I mean anybody, could walk in and listen to all of this stuff. I want to be able to be honest about all of it, so you guys can maybe see the world a different way yourself. Maybe have a little more confidence you could take home with you, and show that there's someone out there that doesn't have all the answers. Honestly, has no idea what the fuck is going on. I really don't know what's going on. But you know what? I take this leap, I take this charge, because I want to make you guys happy. I want to be able, but I also want you guys to be proud of me too. I put a lot of effort into a lot of things. I'm always like thinking of new and unique and creative ideas to make new videos. I'm always trying to live stream and open myself up to have great conversation with you all. And I try to do community events to make people feel involved and accepted, so we play games and have fun. I'm just trying to do things that hopefully a good leader would do. And I really, really try my hardest to be a good leader, wherever I am, whether it's in VR, on the internet, or in real life. Because by the end of the day, the good image that I provide can hopefully inspire people to do the same thing too. Pay it forward, if you will. Kindness is just as infectious as negativity is. I want you all to remember that. So when you go back to your day-to-day lives, remember that you can choose to either spread negativity, or you can either choose to spread kindness. And I think you all know what I think personally. Anyways, off my rant again, or my tangent or whatever. I'm back in camera, right? I'm back in frame? Yeah. Oh, I'm upside down. Okay then. I can't believe I said all that stuff upside down. That's hilarious, actually. I love how I went so open and deep to you guys, and all of it is just completely thrown about because I am upside down. This random slander, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. I love my channel. What are your thoughts on Peeps? You mean like the candy? I think they're okay. I'm not a huge marshmallow treat kind of person. I think like what is it? I think Jiffy Lube has like marshmallow cream kind of like thing that you can eat. Those are pretty good too. But like marshmallows as a whole, it's just like so, especially Peeps, so sweet. Where after like 2 or 3, I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I know when I was younger, I'd be like, oh yeah, Peeps! But like these days, no, I can't. Like after 3, I'm just like, yeah, my sugar intake is good for the rest of my life. This is what happens when you get old, okay? This is what happens when you hit unk status. You start looking at things that you used to enjoy, and now you're like, I can only eat like 2 of that, otherwise my health is gonna suffer for the rest of my life. You'll understand. You'll understand. Well, I hope you don't. I hope you have fantastic health so you don't have to worry about it. But man, unk status kind of hurts sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Who did my nails? So Lord DXL. My avatar. It's funny because I've actually had a conversation with my avatar creator. They said they found these assets of nails, and they basically put on every single window that they use, which is pretty cool actually. I think they're really nice in my opinion too. I never really pay attention to them too much, but when I look at them, I'm like, hey, these are kind of nice. Regardless though, I appreciate you liking them. I can't believe I just did everything upside down. That's crazy. POV, you're Spider-Man. Hi FKO, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I was upside down because I'm absolutely dumb. Hey Roller, mind if I ask, why is the hello Kigo, I appreciate you being here. I put it upside down to make you all be excited, to be like intrigued. You're gonna be like, huh, the camera's upside down. You know what, that might be a tactic I might do next time. And that streamers that just scroll, people that scroll by, they're gonna look at the camera and they're gonna be like, why is the camera upside down? As I'm in the middle of like a crazy ass yap. Honestly, I should do that next time. Am I a femboy? No, I'm not. Hello, Kanji. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Good night, Hollow Knight. I hope you take care. Have a great rest. Why is your camera up? I already answered that. Good there, you know. Very good, Delvin. I'm very glad that the tornado did not come to you. That was I was a little worried, honestly. But I'm glad that you're safe, actually. Hi, Void. I appreciate you being here. It's good to see you again. And hello, Razorwing. I appreciate you being here too. Hello, Siru-chan. And hello, Isabel Uwakan. You upside down. Thank you. I know. I'm so sorry. I realized it maybe a little too late. And then it's now right side up, everybody. I'm so sorry. Hello, Jelly. I appreciate you being here too. Say I'm alive if you read this. I'm alive. Me. I'm alive! Ah! I'm alive. Anyways. I'm back, Rollerblade. Welcome back, Gavin Streams. I appreciate you being here. Why are we upside down? Hi, Angry Yandere. I appreciate you being here too. We're upside down because of my own stupidity. I did it to myself. I promise you. I was just so... Well, here. Let me explain to you all why that happened. I'm holding my viewfinder right now, right? This allows me to see what you all see. In other words, like the camera angle. So like if I put it right here, I can see you all right now. But if I move it to the right, then I can still see what I'm doing, but I see the camera's actually over there where you guys are. But sometimes I don't like having the camera in front of me because, first off, my body, but I don't like having the camera in front of me because sometimes I get so focused at specifically looking at the camera. Do you know what that does in exchange? It makes it so I can't be super expressive. Whereas if I'm not looking at myself, it's not upside down again, is it? Please don't tell me it's upside down. It's not upside down. Whereas if I'm not looking at myself, then I can be way more expressive. And I can use my head tilts and my other motions in certain specific ways. I don't have to feel like I'm being like restricted by just making sure everything looks pretty in the viewfinder. I'm just looking at the little camera lens dot that I see. And you know what? That's that. And this is, I like being expressive when I do my content. I like being able to do kooky, crazy stuff, but at the same time too, just say a bunch of yapping things. So, yeah, that's why I put it up sometimes, just to make sure I can be a little more entertaining, if you will. Anyways! Say I'm not a neural network if you see these. What? Siri-chan, are you trying to prove that I'm AI? I'm not AI. Are you AI? You're probably AI. Is that like a... Is that like an insult these days? It's saying like, bro, you're such an AI, bro. Granted, there are some AIs out there that are actually really smart. So if I do call you AI, that's almost like calling you like a super smart person. Whatever the case, I don't, I don't know. We should be throwing insults to each, or like if we want to call them slurs, if you will, we should be throwing like derogatory terms to each other like that. Not unlike Clanker though. Now Clanker, we're not using Clanker. We're not using Clanker. Okay, jeez. Roller, I'm cooked. I hear some sirens. You hear some siren? Oh no, that's not good, Delvin. That's definitely going to mean that potentially you're going to have tornadoes. I wish you best of luck though. I do hope you stay safe. Isabel says, how was your Easter? My Easter was actually pretty good. Maybe a little too good, if I do say so myself. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? Well, so it was really only like 5 of us, and we had like a bit of a brunch. It was actually a pretty good brunch. I had a lot of food. It was really good. But then also we just we had quite a bit of drinks. And like I went pretty dang hard, I'm not gonna lie. So much so to the point where on Monday, aka yesterday, I was so fatigued. It was so bad. That's why like some people probably know like I was physically and mentally unwell yesterday, and that's why like I just needed to recover, just rest and recover. Today, I feel a lot better, but my stomach is still having like some like problems, and I have to wait another day for that to sort out. Moral of the story, everybody. First off, you have to be old enough. I don't condone underage drinking. Please make sure you be 21 or be responsible or be whatever your laws or regulations are in your particular country. 1, be responsible. But 2, if you are of age, or eventually when you get there, please be responsible with that too. Hangovers are no joke. They could absolutely take your day away if you're not careful. And I'm telling you right now, when you get to my age of 29 and you're still drinking sometimes like you're 22 years old, yeah, I'm sorry, you don't lose just 1 day, you lose 2 days of actual productivity. So, anyways, the digressing of it all is that I had a fantastic Easter though. It was really, really good. Just great vibes. We hung out by the pool, great laughs, all different kind of things. Like I'm genuinely happy about it. So my Easter was a lot of fun, and I hope if anything, I hope yours, Isabel, and I hope all of y'all's Easter was fun as well. Enjoyable, relaxing, peaceful. I just hope it was a positive experience, period. And I hope genuinely you feel well rested to be able to tackle on the week that is coming ahead of us. So I like that question, Isabel. Thanks for it. I am always forgetful. Are you kidding me? I legitimately go off when I go on stupid tangents, or when I'm like, there's a lot going on in chat at one time. I will legitimately wholeheartedly forget things. I must tell you all something, and I need you like you guys probably don't think it, but my brain is pretty shut off when I do a lot of this stuff. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, how am I saying all the words that I'm saying right now? There is I don't know how to explain it, but there is this particular flow state I enter where it's I can string a very good amount of words in a very consecutive matter of time. I legitimately am not thinking of the words that I'm saying right now. I am just saying them. And I honestly don't even remember what I said a sentence or two ago. I'm serious. If you think I'm super serious, it's because I'm so focused on making sure that I convey whatever point I'm trying to convey to you right here, right now. I am putting so much emphasis on the tone, the thought, the word choice, the pacing, everything all about it to not only convey my message as I intend, but to also add a goofy little actor spin, if you will, upon all of it. So I am pretty forgetful. If I mention something and you guys reply to it in your own words without giving me context back to it, I legit forget what you're talking about. And I'm sorry. I wish I could be better about it. I kind of can be better about it if I reread. If you ask me the question and then maybe you comment on it, I can reread your chat history so I can understand. But if you don't give me context about what you're responding to, then I don't know what you're responding to. I'm so sorry. And I like to say that as disclaimer because legitimately, genuinely, I am very passionate on being able to try to have discussion and conversation with you all. Because you guys... Hold on. Excuse me, hello? Thank you. You guys are what make the content. You guys are what give me the opportunity to do what I want to do. So I want to make sure I can put every best effort in ensuring that I make it about you. I make it for you. Like, sure, if I really wanted to just go on a yap session and not talk to anybody, I would just go make a video diary. But this, I feel like I want to have a conversation. I feel it, but at the same time too, as a streamer, I also want to be an entertainer. I want to make sure those who are maybe not even talking at all, or maybe those who just are quiet chatters, still get an opportunity to hear me out as well. On top of making sure I can respond to you guys, maybe if you address me directly and all that kind of stuff, just to ensure that you feel happy, you feel like you belong, you feel like you're accepted, you feel like you're a part of something. That is very, very important to me. I want to make sure you feel like you're a part of something. Every single one of you that's in the chat right now, whether you're a troll, an existing user, maybe just someone coming and going, everything in between, I just want to make sure you feel accepted. Now, granted, of course, I want to make sure you all be respectful to each other and be respectful to me too. So long as you can do that, I got no worries. I really don't. I fell down the stairs. Oh my goodness gracious, Delvin. Are you okay? Yeah, Delvin is having a really bad time right now. I'm not going to let the sickness pummel me into the dirt. Hell yeah, Iris. You got to make sure you stand stronger. You got to stand past to forget the sickness. I can grow mad fast. Delvin, you need to get off the live stream and you need to go hide somewhere. Like, bro. It sounds like you're going to be in pretty bad trouble pretty soon. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you stay safe, please. Oh, no. My left hand. My left hand's back. Oh, it's not back. Hello. Hello, Pathan Reaper. I appreciate seeing you again. Thank you for stopping by. Here. Hello. Project. Hey, Roller. How's the channel going and how are you? I'm also asking because I need a refresher since I forgot after disappearing for a while. Void, hello. I appreciate you being here. For those of you who don't know who Void is actually one. Hold on. There we go. Void is actually one of the first, like, at least 10 subscribers. Right there. Sure, that works. Is one of the first 10 subscribers that have subscribed to me. And I know it to be true because when I made my 5 subscriber appreciation video, Void, well, actually, in that video, I did mention Void was one of my first commenters. And, you know, that was back then when I was only at 5 subscribers. So, now looking at it now, Void every now and then comes back and says hi to me and all that good stuff. So, Void, everything's going good. I honestly, honest to God, I was saying it earlier in this live stream, not much has changed really. Like, the live streams are kind of pretty much the same. I just yap and chat. I just do what I do, and overall, I just have a good time. And, you know, it's always good to see you. I appreciate having the opportunity to be able to see what you're up to and what you're doing. I hope, if anything, whatever you're up to, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you make sure that you make lots of friends. I hope you're having a good time with whatever you do. It was nice to have the moments to be able to go to the cafe events and spend time with you, or just have opportunities to see you pass by and say hi and all that kind of stuff. Like, it means a lot to me. It really does. And I appreciate you being like one of like the first, like one legitimate, like you're legitimately the first commenter on my videos. 110%. That's a real thing. That's a true thing. So I'm thankful for the fact that even where I am right now, a year and 2 months later, you're still here with me. I'm very happy with the retention that I've made with a lot of long-standing people who have still wished to stay with my community. I'm glad I made a good impression upon you where you feel like it's... I hope you don't feel obligated to come back. I hope you feel like you come back because you want to. And so long as I hold that comfort close to me, then I'm forever grateful that you take the chance to come back. And I'm appreciative of every opportunity you take just to at least say hi. So, thank you, Void. Thank you so much. You do mean a lot to me, and I do hope you're staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're staying you. That means everything to me. Bye, Gavin streams. Have fun doing stupid things. Fillion, stop stream? No, Armand, why would I stop the stream? I have my school star test next week. Pathan, what is that? I don't know what that is. Can you please explain that to me? For my Easter, I went through 4 baskets of real eggs and plastic eggs. 4 eggs and plastic eggs. There is 100. Oh my goodness gracious, Isabel. That sounds like a lot of eggs. But either way, I do hope you had a fantastic time. I assume you did that in an Easter egg hunt. That sounds pretty cool. Guess what? Hello, TJ Hall. I appreciate you being here. What am I guessing? What am I guessing, TJ Hall? I'm curious. Star test. I don't know what the star test is. Yes, Delvin, be safe, please. Go towards the basement. I want you to make sure you stay safe. Drink water? Yes. Ah! Yeah, water's really good, honestly. So thank you guys for letting me know about it. Hello, Wintered Records Inc. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm watching this live while I sleep. Well, I'm happy you feel comfortable being able to watch me live like that, Ferris. Interestingly enough, I know some people like to actually like hear my stuff just to hear my stuff. I hope my voice is comfy enough where you guys actually, see it like that. And maybe someday I can do some ASMR stuff. Would you guys want some ASMR stuff? I've always been on the fence about it, but maybe at some point I might decide to do that instead. You never know. Well, you never know what the future might hold. That might be pretty cool, actually. Anyways, everybody, I am gonna start wrapping up to head off. You're eating ramen right now. Pathan, are you gonna give me some ramen too? I want some ramen as well. Ramen sounds delicious, but you guys are never gonna give me ramen. I'm too cool for that. No, you're too cool to give me anything for that. I think that's what I was trying to say. I think. Thanks, guys. Support this guy. He made me more confident talking to people. Oh, Boyd, I appreciate that. You're so sweet. You know that? I'm really glad that I provided an opportunity for you to be able to feel more confident in how you perceive yourself in the world. That's like legitimately very important to me. I just want to make sure. Why is my? Let's do this. Let's do this again. Hello. I just want to make sure I can provide. Ow. That hurts. I'm old. I'm upside down? Question mark? Most likely. Most likely not. Whee! Let's see. Am I? I'm not upside down. But I'm gonna be wrapping up soon anyways. But like I wanna make sure that I can instill a sense of confidence in you all because like really, like there's so much beauty in this world if you find the confidence within yourself. And there really is no reason to be scared or be nervous of who you are as a person. You should be able to tackle whatever situations you need to come across and tackle them with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Just like they say with Battlefront 2. Whatever the case though, I always try to make sure I make content that ensures to you all that you can do it too. Like I seem so confident and so stoic in my own ways and all that kind of stuff, but you guys can be exactly what I am so long as you put enough commitment, dedication, and effort into yourself to achieve those means. You're not gonna get it just by waking up one day and be like, wow, I am very emotionally intelligent now. That's not how that works. You have to genuinely put the effort in. You have to put the internal reflections. You have to unpack the trauma that you have in your life. You have to be able to look past your insecurities and see the perspective of the other person. Confidence envelops all of those things, and being able to do it with such grace and vigor to let people know that are around you that this person has a lot of energy. This person definitely seems like they're confident. This person is. Some people honestly would see you as a threat at that point because some people don't like confident people. Because their own insecurities cannot handle what confident people can provide sometimes. Because they want to make sure that they can be bullies or stand on top of people. But someone who is confident doesn't let them do that to them. And at that point, if they feel powerless, if you will, to situations like that, they will try to find other ways to ruin you. I have had moments like that happen to me. There are some people out there who are legitimately evil that will try to bring you down just because you try to be a positive beacon of light. Do you know what I tell you? Do you know what I tell you all, the people who may try to act to you like that? Don't let them get to you. They are trying to put you down on purpose. They're trying to make you inferior or something less than you actually are. Because you all are beautiful people. You all have an opportunity to make an impact and a difference in this world. You all have a chance to be something positive in this life. And there are some people out there who see the potential that you may have and may decide upon themselves, I want to ruin that person's life. I want to make that person hate their life. And you know what? The best thing you can do in a situation like that is to never let them. If they try to say words to get under your skin, or if they try to spread rumors and slander and do weird things to try to make you feel bad about yourself or ruin your social status, be true to your values. Be strong to people. Be kind to people. Be genuine with people. Take that moment where you show them your honest and real side. And that honest and real side should be imbued with a matter of positivity. If you do that with just about everybody that is in your life, rumors, lies, slander, people trying to tarnish your name, people trying to bully you, badmouth you, put you in bad faith, confidence and positivity goes a long way in ensuring that by the end of the day, you're you. And nothing, and I mean nothing in this world, is going to bring you down. That's my advice I can give to you, and I do hope, if anything, you all can see me. You can all see yourself just a little more carefully. See yourself as the positive beacon of light that you are meant to be. And so long as you continue to build the confidence to yourself to be able to do it in this world, you're doing exactly what I would want. And that's for you to make a positive impact on anybody that you can. Remember, never accept the world as it appears to be, but dare to see it for what it could be. And I personally dare to see it to be a positive world. Yeah, that actually came from Overwatch, by the way. Anyways, let me start wrapping up on chat. Welcome back, Jill. I appreciate seeing you. It's okay, Isabel. I appreciate you coming back at least. This test evaluates student learning and helps determine school accountability as it's practically finals. We have 4 hours to complete it, and since I'm in the 11th grade, if I fail, I stay. What? That's insane. That sounds like a terrible test. But if anything, Pathan, I wish you the best of luck. I genuinely do hope you pass it. And I honestly, truly, study, practice, get a good night's rest, get a good night's sleep. That's very important. Get a good night's sleep. But overall, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have an opportunity to come into the live stream and tell us if you passed or failed. I would genuinely like to know. And I hope, if anything, it will be for the better and that you passed. I want to celebrate with you. I would be like, hell yeah! Look at that, Pathan, you did it! So, please keep me posted. I want to see how you do. But overall, just do try your best. I believe in you, okay? Right now it's like 5. It's okay, Bacon. Please take your time. I'd give you the whole box. I wish I'd had the whole box. The box of whatever you're talking about. It's my best subject, so I'm confident in you. Ooh. Then I wish you best of luck, Pathan, by all means. Hi, Ihara. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Drink more water. Yeah, I need more water. Water's good, I'm telling you. Water is good. Goodbye. Bye, Ferris. I appreciate you being here. I'm glad if I pass. Good luck, Pathan. I promise you, best of luck. I wish you the best. I seriously do. But with that being said, everybody, I really started. My energy started really tanking really quickly. That's why I was kind of sort of fast forwarding. But regardless, though, I have reached the end of chat, and I'm forever grateful that, again, we have this opportunity for all of us to be here and just have a fantastic time. You know, laughing, having good times. Just, this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Ha! That's the wrong number. Excuse me. Do it. Thank you. Sorry. just taking the time to just relax, be here with each other, have a great time and all this good stuff. I'm forever grateful that I can always have this opportunity with you all, and that we can just have a chance to just forget reality just for a brief moment. So for those of you who have been here, even just for a little bit, even for a long period of time, thank you so much. Mwah! My heart truly and genuinely does go out to you. And as I end every live stream, I always ask for this. Just one person, please. One person in your life, whether it's a friend, a family member, or someone that you trust or love. Take the time to appreciate them. Give them that sense of positivity. Tell them thank you for something that they've done for you recently. Give them a hug if you feel comfortable enough with it. But overall, whatever way you can, however you can, make sure you show them the positivity that you can bring into this world. If we all just take one small step, just one teeny tiny step to provide that small positive message to anyone really, even just the one person that we trust, even just one stranger, we all can work closer and closer to a more positive world, and we all make an impact in our own way. So if you can do that for me, it's honestly, I don't even ask for a subscribe, I don't even ask for a like, I don't ask for anything. All I ask is for you to provide a positive impact to this world and to be the best you can be. Alright? With that being said, thank you all so much for being here. It does mean a lot to me. I am forever grateful that we can have this opportunity every single time. And if anything, I'm always happy and I'm always relieved that I can have such great moments, great laughs, good conversation, and overall just be myself with you all on this random Tuesday night. I hope you all have a good night. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, stay you. Have a good night, everybody.